Right. Oh boy. All right. So, hey, Shalom. If there's anyone out there, can you just let me know if the audio and the video is coming through nice and clear, Baba Kasha, please. Please. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Anyway. Right. Okay. So first I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and double honors unto the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom to you brothers out there that's listening and learning and supporting the ministry. This video is gonna pretty much be about the mark of the beast, which we teach here that the mark of the beast is the implantable RFID chip. And what I want to speak about is the smart infrastructure which is being built up worldwide, especially within these cities, which Lord will, I'm going to do a show. I just got to gather some more information going into smart cities and smart homes and smart cars. That's the key word is smart. And the whole idea of them having this smart infrastructure is about control. It's about being able to quantify and control all things. All right. So, you got the infrastructure that's being set up. RFID is becoming ubiquitous pretty much in every industry and in every process, because what they're building is this Internet of Things in which they want to plug people into that ideal. So what I want to do, I want to show you this video. I want to show you this video that was sent to me today. So let's play this video. Alright, so let me just skip back to a piece of this video right here. So this is a particular smart, like a smart ring or whatever. Now the smart ring, what has is the RFID technology enabled. Now if you look towards the end, it says this smart ring can be utilized as what credit cards to make payments, as your house keys to get in and out of your house, transit cards, so that's to pay for transportation. All right, access cards, because all these industries have now incorporated RFID. All right, so that what you're having is an infrastructure, because by itself you wouldn't be able to receive this ring if there wasn't an infrastructure built for you to use it. All right, so this is all part of leading up to the mark of the beast, leading up to the point where the elites where they want to bamboozle the people into being chipped. All right, ain't gonna be no ring. This is just precursors. This is part of the infrastructure being built up. Eventually, what they're gonna do, they're gonna bring in crisis, and they're gonna make it mandatory for all citizens to be chipped, so that they could be monitored, so that things can be controlled. All right. So what I wanted to do is go to this video here, because it made me think about, you got a lot of Hebrew Israelite groups, like IUIC, like ISUPK, which teach that the mark of the beast is not the implantable RFID chip, which is erroneous. And what you find out a lot about these guys is that they don't research, man. Beginning with the followers, because I believe that the leaders of these different groups, they know what it is. They've been paid off, or whatever the case is, because it's only a Google search away. All right, so I want to play this clip with Nathaniel 7 of IUIC speaking about the mark of the beast. Bear in mind that Nathaniel 7 is supposed to be an NYPD detective, so he's supposed to be trained in research. But what you're gonna find out is that he makes statements, which is the statements of a man who's not actually looked into what it is he's talking about. All right, so check this out.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
Stop. So the subject is, with this particular mark, you can't buy or sell. Can somebody tell me what a radio frequency chip has to do with that? A radio frequency identification is meant as what? A GPS. To find location. Where's my dog? A sister wrote me and said, my dog has an RFID chip. I said, well, maybe he can go buy some land for you. Simple as hell.
So basically, look, you got RFID technology. The basics of the technology is it applies an identification to whatever you're applying it to, and then outside of that there are various uses. Yes, one of the uses of RFID is to buy, in terms of is GPS. So you can use the RFID simply as a GPS, and they do that with animals. They might chip an animal and utilize that RFID chip for only GPS. But as we just seen in the video we just watched, the RFID can do a lot more in terms of the Internet of Things. And Nate is willfully being ignorant, and he's playing on the ignorance of the people that are following him. All right, let's hear that again. He's playing on the ignorance of the people.
So the subject is, with this particular mark, you can't buy or sell. Can somebody tell me what a radio frequency chip has to do with that? A radio frequency identification is meant as what? A GPS. To find location. Where's my dog? A sister wrote me and said, my dog has an RFID chip. I said, well, maybe he can go buy some land for you. Simple as hell. A radio frequency identification chip is like you can find the location of whoever got that. Yeah.
Like in your Metro card, your phone, your car, whatever you lose, you'll find it.
Right. Those are.
So what Ayathan is admitting here is that RFID is becoming ubiquitous, whereby that technology can be found in your car, it can be found in your phone. But what they don't want to admit is RFID is also ubiquitous in the payments industry for payment systems. So they're being willfully ignorant because they want to deceive the people.
There's chips in there to load for locations. Now,
Galatians 13 verse 16.
Right, that's it on that. Now you see how these guys are pushing it. Now all you have to do is type in RFID and payment systems, and you're gonna get a wealth of information. In fact, a lot of you people out there already use RFID. If you use cashless payments, in terms of tapping your card, whether it's Visa contact, if you're using contactless payments, you're already using RFID payment systems. Alright, but here you see RFID cashless payments, event solutions. Alright, these are just for one-off events. Here you go, RFID journal, which is a good source of information going into the RFID. Alright, you see here RFID payment system news, and you're gonna get loads of information, you know. Like I said, if you go to Wikipedia, yeah, Mom, just put it down there for me, please. Thank you. If you go to RFID and you simply, this is a simple Google search, and you go down to uses. Alright, it goes through a list. Access management, okay, so that's like security. Tracking of goods. Alright, so you can quantify resources, basically. Tracking of persons and animals. Okay, GPS, like what Nate said, so he wasn't lying. You know, you do use RFID for GPS. Toll collection and contactless payment. So he willfully, if he's meant to be a detective, he's a terrible detective. Because before you make a statement on something, you should research what it is that you're talking about. Alright? Simple as that. Let me just check the comment board. Alright. So, I wanted to just basically bring this information out and get a few scriptures, man. The Internet of Things, the infrastructure for the Internet of Things is being built up as we speak. And it's not an accident. It's the plans of the elites leading towards the inevitable establishment of the mark of the beast. Which there's a system, there's an infrastructure that has to be built up around that. You can't just decide you're gonna have a system whereby if people don't have a certain thing, they can't buy or sell without having an infrastructure to support that system. And that infrastructure is being built. And all you got to do is search RFID essential for the Internet of Things, and you find a whole host of articles. It says, look, RFID is shaping up to be an important building block for the Internet of Things. Okay, RFID and the Internet of Things have always been connected. Alright, it's all about connectivity. It's about control. So you could check that out for yourself. Do some research. Do some reading and you see what we're saying. Alright, I want to just get quick scriptures here. Psalms 64. You know, these guys are liars, man. Nate and Johanna and all these guys, they're playing on the ignorance of people. It's time for this is life and death. So it's time for you to go do your own research, man. Because these guys are lying to you, man. Psalm 64 and 5. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. And this is speaking about the elites. They want to bring in a new world order, which is based around certain key things like the Internet of Things, sustainable development, as they call it. Basically, total control of all resources by them on the planet. Okay, which includes human resources by way of what? A technological grid, by the use of computing and RFID and such things to control the movement of resources. All right, that's what it's all about, man. Control, the control of people, the control of resources, completely within a system, and they're building that infrastructure. They encourage themselves in evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily, because all this smart technology and the whole smart infrastructure that's being built up is actually a snare, and people don't understand it. And if you watch that program, that movie, The Circle, all right, they kind of show you certain things in there, but they don't go all out. Basically, they're bringing out all these smart technology because in some ways it is useful. But what it's a snare, because you don't understand that once the infrastructure is complete, it's actually going to be a prison, because they're the ones that's going to control this smart technology, not you. Right now, it seems convenient for you because you are somewhat in control. But ultimately, control is basically based upon a computer program somewhere. Who controls these infrastructures? All right. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Because here it is. They're building up the infrastructure for the mark of the beast, and they're setting it up where they're gonna get people to take this. All right, to be to be brought into their new world order system, right? And the average person out there, they see it all as cute. They don't understand what's being done. They can't see it. Even guys calling themselves Israelites. All right. Right. This is Revelations. Revelations 13 and 16. And he causeth all, all right, all. This is the whole thing. Esau wants everyone and everything within this system that he's building, a system of complete control using technological advances, man. A technocracy. All right. Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That mark, that implantable RFID chip, is what is going to basically bring you into the Internet of Things. It's going to be your identification. It's going to be linked with your biometrics. And then therefore they can control you as a resource, and also your use of their resources, i.e. water, food, clothing. All right, it can control your movements, where you can travel, where you can't travel, based upon that chip. All right, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. It's all about the exchange of resources, goods, and services. You are not going to be able to partake in goods and services within this man's kingdom unless you have that mark, unless you have that identification as that citizen, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And I just want to get one more scripture. I believe it's in Ezekiel 12. Lord will, I'm going to get more into this. I might do it with the brother Ariella on an algorithm. I'll have a word with him. We'll see how it goes. But either way, actually it's Ezekiel 14. Right, but either way, man, this whole system is being set up. And these guys that ain't warning the people and preparing their minds to resist it, they're gonna be destroyed, and those who hearken unto them are gonna be destroyed. All right. This is Ezekiel 14 and 9. If the prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I the Lord have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. And they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So all you guys who are, you basically believe Johanna and Nate and these guys, with the madness that they're teaching, the lies and deceit that they're trying to bring forth as part of the gospel of Yahushua, not only are they going to be destroyed for teaching it, but you're going to be destroyed for following them. You're not going to have an excuse. In that day, you're not going to be able to say to the Lord, well, I didn't know that the implantable microchip was the mark of the beast because Nate taught me it weren't. That's not going to be an excuse, man. You're going to be destroyed pursuant to Revelations 14:9 and pursuant to what I just read here in Ezekiel. That's funny. Ezekiel 14:9 down to 10. All right, it's that simple. All right, let's see if brothers had anything else to add. Esau plan on making smart cities to mega cities. Yeah, can't arc. And like I said, Lord will, I'm gonna make a video on that. I just gotta put the information together properly. But this just was meant to be a smart short vid, you know, just going into that information that the brother sent me. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.